Good morning, everybody. This is None Defense, you're the host of this YouTube channel and the co-leader of our team. We're still unboomable with our real leader, Miss Boom Bitch Angie. Say hello, Angie.
Good morning.
So we're doing this video specifically to quickly kind of just go over the operation yesterday. And yep, this video we are calling a buddy out, but we've already talked to him. I just want to show him what we're talking about. Alright, so Mr. Bombastic and Panty Slayer. Love the names, awesome names. Thank you, Supercell, for giving us the ability to pause while I give this intro. So, alright, so Titan, brother, let's assume for just a moment that, you know, I just logged on to Boom Beach and I had Mr. Bombastic's troops and everything. I was Mr. Bombastic and I just logged on, was a new player, and I was just like, oh, let me check on this op. The first thing I'm seeing is, you see these cannons and these machine guns hogging up the beach? That I have an issue with that. So the first thing that I'm thinking just right out the gate, before I even consider anything over here, is my landing. I feel like you don't spend enough time considering your landing, especially in these tight situations. We find that you personally make, and it's not just you, there's other people, but you know, you're communicative, is that a word? Whatever. You communicate well, brother. So that's why we're taking this time to highlight how you can improve on some of your landings in tight quarters. And it's not just about smoke, it's about the position, and especially when you're talking about the hookah. The first thing that I'm going to do is I'm dropping all my Zookas first right here. I'm putting all my flags right here. And the reason I'm doing that is because my first, say six, you know, say I have 6 boats, 3 and 3. My first 3 boats of Zookas are going to land here, here, here. And my heavies are going to land here, here, here. Then I'm going to flare here, right? So as my troops walk, the heavies, see this dot here? The heavies will be in front of the Zookas. Let's see what you did. This is on Mr. Bombastic. And that is the exact opposite of what I was talking about. So as we go through here, like you kind of, I didn't mean to go half speed. You know, you kind of dodged a bullet. Not a bad little drop there when it was all said and done. However, if you put the Zookas, you know, if you drop them first in that situation, then you don't even have to worry about them being at risk. So we're looking at what's going on over here now. You know, it was just a question: can you beat it? You know, can you defeat all 3 mortars, and then position for the win? As we kind of watch it and look at it, to me, as soon as you're over here, you know, you get here, as soon as it's time to engage, finish the mission. You know, the mission was to work on these, so I'm gonna flare one of them. If, you know, maybe I'll flare this one, maybe I'll flare this one, maybe I'll flare this middle one, but either way, in that situation, I'm definitely gonna use a little flare. Now, I like what you did. You kind of had them spread out, so, you know, they were all taking damage, which, you know, is good. But at the same time, I try to shock and flare whatever. When I'm going in with a mission, I want to shock and flare the target. Like, that's what I really want to do. And then not all the time, every situation is different. Remember, there's no perfect answer. Like, there can't be. How could there be? So, that was Mr. Bombastic. So, I did not hold Mr. Bombastic that attack against you. Like, it's a low level, it was kind of a tall order. Yes, it could have been done, but I wasn't expecting it to be done. I was just asking you to shoot high, and you did good. Slayer, there's no excuse why Slayer didn't win. So if I'm holding anything against you, what you earned the Wooden Spoon Award for yesterday was for Slayer's attack, not Mr. Bombastic's, and it's because of how you dropped your troops. Right there. I mean, you did that little... If you did everything but in reverse that you just did, meaning drop your heavies over here, then your or excuse me, drop your Zookas first and then flare, then that means your Zookas are not standing. Dang it. Let's fast forward. Alright, Supercell, you're getting close. Come on. I just wanted to get through this. We're going to show you again. Not to beat a dead horse, but so we know what you did. You flared over here, and then you dropped. So they immediately start taking this little path, and then boom, there was like 5 Zookas down. Well, that's a huge difference, so definitely drop your Zookas as far from all the defenses as possible. Let your heavies do it. Now, because the Zookas had to walk over here, they didn't get to this corner. They never had a chance to get to this corner. They stopped here and started walking. Again, if I'm just picking up right there and I'm in this spot, the next thing I'm doing right now is flaring right back to there. Just finish the mission. Get in position. Get in position. Finish the, know what your goal is. Finish the goal. The goal is to get over here, right? Sure. Finish that. Finish. Remember what your goal is and finish the goal. So they all spread out. This is just, that's panic flare. It's it's way too late. You should have already been ready for that. You should have just known. And then this flare that you're about to do, no, Titan brother, what the heck? See, because you flared to there, you didn't really improve anything. You see what I'm saying? Now you're in range of these cannons. Flare here. Use these corners, man. These corners are your lifeline. I don't remember exactly what the range on it was, but I am fairly sure that if you would have flared here and just finished that early, drop your Zookas here first, flare to here, and just do nothing else but flare to this corner, you should have won. And you didn't. And so this ended up going down as a big fail. So congratulations, you earned a wooden spoon. Hey, I've earned 7 of them, and I'm sure I've got plenty more to come. So don't take it personally. Just take the coaching. It's the little things that we can do better as boomers that set things up. I see that we have this problem with a lot of our players, but not so much here recently. But we've definitely had it in the past. What I just call is people who just click the attack button and go. We don't want that. We need you to scout. We need you to think. We need you to communicate. And you do all of those things well. You scout, you think, you try to put, some knowledge and understanding behind things. But then sometimes you have a habit of just doing little things wrong, and it's the little things that you do wrong. And I know you say you have fat fingers and a small phone. I get it, so just don't even say it. You've said it, get it, got it. However, I can't help but say, well, brother, you have a fat fingers and you have a small phone, so let's work on that by understanding that limitation, you know what I mean, and just finish the mission. So that's, at the end of the day, the best thing that you could learn from this is what happens when you don't finish the mission. The mission was to get here. Do that first. If the mission was to get here, do that first. Do whatever your main goal is first, then figure out what you're going to do once that's done. Okay, so there you go. So I'm going to just leave that at that. So again, no one's mad. No one was mad yesterday. I was a little disappointed that it didn't work out, but no one's mad. It's rare that we get mad, so don't even worry about it. Sorry, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up. We got an operation going. Oh, I did want to show you one more thing. So Slayer was supposed to win, so I had to go in with Nala and finish it. Let's just watch that attack in real time. So this is what I would have loved to have seen Slayer do. See that? See how the machine guns start shooting at the heavies, not the Zookas? My Zookas are undamaged. See that? I flared back there. That was the mission. I finished the mission. The mission was just get in position. Do that. Figure everything else out later. So there you go. And that's how we did it. So, alright brother, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. As always, I want to thank y'all so much for watching these videos. And please remember that we are still unboomable. And as always, please be safe.